a Disney spring pin video with my favorite group celebrating collections, people, and pins. This pin collab group was started by my friend Valerie over at Singer Family Adventures, but is now hosted by my friend Seth Lavender over at Seth Lavender. So let's see if Mom's ready.
Hey Natalie, happy spring!
Happy spring, Mom. Spring has sprung.
I have spring in my step even. I feel springy. It's spring pins today, Disney pins.
Anything that has to do with flowers, spring, Easter.
All that stuff. And what else is in spring?
Oh, the Westminster Dog Show.
Right, every spring. And
It's Rita from Oliver and Company.
so this is a 2019 Best in Show pin. Didn't Disney do like all the Disney dogs for this series?
I think they have several from Oliver and Company. I know they have Bolt.
I think they did Pongo and Perdita from 101 Dalmatians.
Mm-hmm.
There's many of them. This was a limited edition of 300 and it was made by the Imagineers and it was given out at a D23 I think in 2019.
And that reminds me, I have a trivia question.
Okay, what's your trivia question?
What breed of dog is our friend Rita here?
Oh my goodness, what is Rita's breed? Okay, so Natalie's asked the first trivia question and what we need you to do is
Put your answer down in the comments below.
and there'll be another trivia question coming up later in the video. If you get them both correct, you will be in the running to win one of these pins. This is our pin giveaway board today. So keep that in mind and answer the trivia in the comments.
Well, I just said Easter is in spring, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
Our next pin is Winnie the Pooh celebrating Easter. And this pin qualifies in two ways. Because it's a spring pin, because Easter's in spring.
Right.
And Tigger's on a spring.
Oh my gosh, so it has a spring and it's about spring.
And he's dressed as a bunny.
Okay, so this is a 2005 limited edition of 3,500.
Oh, I'm gonna mention that on my table today.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
On my table today, I have my collection of Jim Shore statues. And I'd like to give a shout out to my boyfriend Zach because he's the one that got me all the Jim Shore statues that you see on the table.
I think you've gotten all of them this year.
I have. He's determined to help me amass a very complete Disney collection.
I know, he's into it with you now.
It's spring, and you make me feel all Twitter painted.
Oh my God.
Well, what's the matter with them?
They're Twitter painted.
My next pin is one that I am most excited to show you today. Here, take a look. I don't even think you need the light for this one.
It's Donald Duck as an egg.
Yes, this is an exceptional pass holder pin. And it is a limited release extravaganza pin. And it is an Easter egg pin from 2019 with Donald. Natalie, didn't they do a bunch of people or a bunch of characters in these Easter eggs?
Yeah, I think this year is like this year is Dale.
Oh.
And last year was Daisy.
What? Did you hear about the dirty Easter egg hunt they had?
No.
Oh my God, it was hosted by a dust bunny.
That's funny.
Okay, our next pin. This is a grand finale Tokyo pin from Disneyland Tokyo Resort celebrating their 25 years. And who is this delightful little character on this pin?
Clarice.
It's Clarice, and look at the pretty little yellow flower in her hair. We picked this for spring because of this beautiful flower in her hair. Why did you say Clarice like that? Natalie, are you jealous of her? Is she getting up with your boys or something? What?
I guess so. I guess.
Jealous of a chipmunk. Okay, well, I love Tokyo pins. I think that that's what's called soft enamel. It's very smooth and shiny. I think they're really pretty pins. And she is adorable.
I do agree that the pin is really cute.
Okay, so here is your second trivia question for today. Remember, you're going to put your answers in the comments so you can win a pin. So, little Clarice here. She is super popular in Tokyo. She is super popular in Paris. Not so popular here in the United States. She appears every now and then.
And not so popular with me.
I know. My question is, you've seen her, you know her, she may be a little bit obscure, but what is Clarice's occupation? What does she do? What have you seen her do?
I don't even know.
You don't know, do you?
No.
Well, that's because you have no interest in her. If you showed some interest, you would know about her occupation. Okay.
I think Chip and Dale have an occupation.
They're troublemakers. And sleuths. Later in life, they became sleuths.
Oh, it's April Fool's Day.
Yeah, 2002, April Fools. This is also a limited edition of 1500, and it came out in 2002, obviously. And how does this one qualify for spring?
Because April Fool's Day is in spring.
Right. And these little snakes that are popping out and scaring Dale, they're on springs. Look at that. So this is our second pin that qualifies both ways. Here we go. Another Dale pin. Look at this one, Natalie. This is an Easter egg pin.
It has Dale popping out of an egg.
Oh
actually.
my gosh, yeah.
And he is wearing a little hat. He has an Easter bunny actually on the egg.
Yeah, it's really a cute pin.
And
so,
some ladybugs.
yeah, this is a Disneyland Tokyo The Seas pin, grand finale prize pin from 2019. And then, Natalie, our last but not least pin for spring.
It's Piglet in the Flowers.
Right, this is from 2021. Yeah, 2021. It's a Disney Parks pin. And the flowers and the colors on this pin are so cute.
So, Mom, that's the end of our spring pin.
Oh, okay.
I know. Rats. But it's time to announce our trivia answers.
Let's do it. You go first.
So the answer to my trivia question is Rita is a proud Saluki.
Oh, yeah, they're known for speed, right?
Yeah, and she's the only female dog in Fagin's gang.
Oh, good girl. Okay.
Cut it out, you two. Fagin's not going to be too happy about this. So, Francis, you got the food, right?
And the answer to my trivia question is... What was my question? I can't even remember. Oh, I do remember. Clarice, darling Clarice. What was her occupation? What does she do? Clarice is a lounge singer. Yeah, she gets up with her microphone and lets it go. love her.
Wow,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, how do you think Chip and Dale fell for this girl?
Maybe she has something to do with Alvin, or
No, she doesn't.
no, I mean maybe she, because Alvin and the Chipmunks are singers.
So you think she's going to join their gang or join their group or something?
I don't know. Maybe she had a. Maybe that's why.
You just want her to go with them. You just want her to be with Alvin and the Chipmunks so that you've got Chip and Dale all to yourself.
I don't know. Check out last month's video where I show all of my Pixar collection.
Oh, and we got a lot of them. Yeah, a lot of new pins. Thanks for coming. And don't forget to look at all the other videos down in the description. All the other people in this wonderful collab celebrating spring.